So here we are at the Buc-ees. So what we're going to do, we're going to tell you all about what we hate about Buc-ees. It's not a sandwich.
I know.
First of all, I want to ask everybody, if you're stopping at a Buc-ees, are you from Texas? That's our first question. We're not. We try to stop at every Buc-ees all the way to Daytona.
Yeah. And then there's some up the East Coast now. There's some in Georgia and Myrtle Beach, I think.
So that'll be pretty neat. We always stop at those. So what the story is they offer a credit card that you can save 10 cents a gallon. So we're like, hey, we buy a lot of gas here at Buc-ees for the RV, also for my truck. So just like today, we spent almost $200 filling up the truck and filling up the RV with that non-ethanol free gas. Also got some depth, which is great that they have that here at this location that we're at here. But the problem that we have is the credit card. So what the stipulation is, you have to be within 10 miles of the credit union that issues the credit card. What was the, you remember the name of the credit union?
It's TECU. It's Texas, it had a D in there. Texas Dow Employee Credit Union.
We're going to flash that up to show you where it's at, because they don't have any more flyers here at the two Buc-ees we stopped at today. They both said the same thing. Go to the website. Go to the website. Well, the problem is you have to live within 10 miles of that credit union, and they're only in Texas, and they only got a handful of those in Texas. So why would a corporation want to have a credit card that it's only for the few people that live in Texas that live near that credit union? You know, we have a credit union which is called America's First out of Utah. They need to contact them. I'll bet you they'll give them a credit card. Yep. And that way everybody in the United States could take advantage of the Buc-ees card and the discount. You know, it's a credit card, so it's not just good here. It's like a MasterCard or a Visa too.
And you can use it anywhere.
I think they said there would be a 2,000. But here's the stipulation. When she called, there's also a provision that if there's like a half a dozen other things that you could be affiliated with, you could get a disc. You could join the credit union. So first of all, she actually has one of our 401 plans is through her Fidelity account, and that's one of the people they have. So she filled out all the applications, and what did they tell you the first time?
Nope, sorry, you don't qualify. Goodbye.
So she called.
Well, no, they didn't. They didn't send me nothing. I finally called and said, hey, is there any update on it? And they said, oh, you didn't qualify. But they didn't send me an email saying you didn't qualify or anything. They were just leaving me hanging.
So then you called back again.
I called back again, and they said, oh, well, if you have an affiliate, well, let me see. You have to do it online, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, back and forth, they said, fill it out again, and we'll make sure it says that on there. So I filled it out again. Strike two. They canceled me again. They said, you don't live within 10 miles of an affiliation or one of the credit unions. And I said, yeah, but I have an affiliation with Fidelity. And they said, oh, okay, well, let's try that again. So then they said, just fill out to join the credit union first. So I did that. Then they said, then after you get accepted, which I did get accepted, they said, now fill out the Buc-ees credit card. Filled out the Buc-ees credit card, didn't hear nothing, called back again. They said, oh no, you were canceled because you don't live within 10 miles of the stupid credit union.
So that's our whole problem with this. That's one of the reasons, the number one thing to hate about Buc-ees is they've got the lousiest credit card system. And hey, all we want to do is save 10 bucks. 10 cents a gallon. And we'd save about 10 bucks on all the gas we buy, probably more than that. So the idea is, why have a credit card and offer it to people? So if you're one of these people that tried to get this Buc-ees credit card, put down here in the comments and let us know. Other than that, Buc-ees is a really great place. Well, I tried to warranty my cup today. The lid's messed up. And the first
Buc-ees, they said, sure, no problem. We'll replace the cup. We'll give it to you. But they didn't have the 40-ounce tumbler that he's got that he uses. He only has.
That you see in all of our videos.
That they have only the 30-ounce. So we said, well, now we got to the second Buc-ees. And I talked to a manager, and she says, nope, you can buy a new lid.
Or buy a new cup. So that's kind of crappy. So and then she also said, do you have your receipt? Well, where else can you get a freaking Buc-ee cup at? I don't know any place else that sells Buc-ee cups.
Unless you meant you had to buy it here for them to, I don't know. Anyway.
But whatever the deal. So
Catherine with a K.
Not real happy about that situation either. So hopefully, maybe corporate will see this and they'll get their credit card straightened out to where, everybody in America can get
Loves
one
Buc-ees.
instead of it discriminating against the rest of us that are nowhere near those
Texas.
credit unions. Well, actually, not all, because she's actually got a cousin and we got a friend that lives in Texas, and one lives in Houston and the other one lives outside of Houston, and they're nowhere near any of those credit
Not
unions.
within 10 miles.
Yeah. So who the hell can get one?
Not
That's
very
our
many
question.
people.
So that's what the whole ordeal is about, is why can't Buc-ee's Corporation get a decent credit card that people can take advantage of? Or, hey, why do you even offer it? Why don't they just offer it to the people that are in those credit unions and don't even advertise it anywhere? It comes up on the marquees up here. They got the TVs going. It tells you there you can save 10 cents a gallon. They normally have flyers, but they said both stores said they were out of them at this time.
There must be a lot of people trying to get them.
The same thing. Go to the website. Go to the website. So we're going to print out a copy of the website there, the listing that says the credit card. Why don't you try to fill one out? Let me know if you guys can get one. So that's where our headache, the worst thing about Buc-ee's, the pain in the butt Buc-ee's was, and how many days did you spend?
Since I had tried in November, I tried right when we first got back home, and it was just a big ordeal, and we had so much stuff going on. So then I tried again a little bit later, and then that's when all the stuff started back and forth, because if we were going to get it, I wanted the card before we left. So I was trying to hurry up and get it done. Since November, we've been trying to get a Buc-ee's credit card to get the 10 cents off a gallon.
And so the whole thing ended up being quite an ordeal, and we still never got one. That's what my gripe is about, is we wasted a lot of time to try to save a few pennies, and whatever. So let me know what you guys think about something like this, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up right here.
In the Buc-ee's.
And we'll
Thanks for coming along today. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
Hey, maybe we'll put the email down here of Buc-ee's, and you guys can write a letter for me.
Yep.
We get enough people complaining, maybe they'll
Do something about it.
Get rid of it if they're not. If it's that hard to get, why even offer a credit card?
Right. Yeah, because I've been offered all kinds of credit cards the last few months. I don't know, my
Refinance the house.
credit cards went through the roof. So yeah, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to get one.
So we'll leave it at that.
Bye.